Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as all links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the singles collective, single Taurus, single Virgo, and single Capricorn. Okay. Now, if you are watching this after the live stream, take a look down below in the description box, and there you will see timestamps. Click on the timestamps, and there you will find your individual reading for your sign. Please remember to take a look at other placements that you may have on your astrological natal charts, especially those placements in either Venus, Juno, your fifth or seventh houses. That being said, hello, intuitive friends. For those of you who are watching me live, welcome. As I mentioned earlier, if you watch this a little bit after, like while we're all the way into the live, don't worry, because I will have timestamps for you, okay, at the end of the readings, okay? All right, that being said, let's jump into the reading here for Taurus. Now, remember, intuitive friends, this is for the singles collective. All right, so we're going to start with Taurus. I already channeled messages for the fire sign. So if you want to take a look at that, just go straight into the singles playlist, and there you will see the singles fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, that being said, let's start with Taurus's reading. Hello, Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. If you are a single Taurus and you are Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or you have Taurus on other placements on your astrological natal chart, those areas that focus on, or I should say those placements that focus on relationships, partnerships, marriage, okay, partnerships, and love, then these messages are also for you. And those placements would be if you're a if you have Taurus in your Venus, or Taurus in your Juno, or Taurus in your fifth house, or Taurus in your seventh house. Okay. So if you have those placements of Taurus, then this message is also for you. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the Taurus reading. Hello, Taurus. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Today, Taurus, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be potentially unfolding for you in regards to your love life, what romantic unfoldings may be taking place here in the month of September. In the month of November. I don't know why September came through. Maybe there's something here connected to that, but we shall see. It is for November. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's coming through for you. The November unfolding. What is unfolding here for Taurus? And you have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Well, listen, single Taurus, this looks really, really good. Let's go deeper into the reading. Okay, first and foremost, you have the Lovers card, which is ruled by Gemini. Okay, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury right now in the month of November will be in retrograde. So there's something to keep in the back of your mind. But single Taurus, I mean, you have Lovers here. This is about you really allowing yourself to connect with someone, whether this is a friendship, whether this is you healing your wounds from the past or recent past, but there's an intimate connection here that may be, that you may be attracting or maybe moving in your direction. Okay. Now, when I say intimate connection, this could be you starting off as friends, and then as time goes by, things get more, there's more emotion, I should say. Okay. Or more emotional connection here. Okay. The intimacy of communication is super important here because, as you know, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury influences the areas uh, of communication. So, as I said, it's going to be in retrograde in the month of November. But still, here, I mean, Taurus, there is such a beautiful possibility and opportunity here for you to really connect on a deeper level. The more there's this communication, as I said, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, there is this beautiful energy here of really kind of learning more or connecting more to someone that may start off as friends, but as time goes on, it may be a little bit more than that. Okay. I do feel that there may be here a potential for you and someone else, like that recognition of the souls. Okay. That type of energy is also coming in. I do feel that there is this sense of you thinking carefully before proceeding into anything. Of course, that is the reason why I keep mentioning, communication here for you. Now, granted, Mercury will be in retrograde, but I feel that communication is going to, or conversations, right? Intellectually stimulating conversations, getting to know each other. For some of you, this is someone that you may have met in the past or recent past that may be rolling back. Okay. I don't feel like I don't feel it's like an axe, but I feel like if you were talking to someone before and then it just wasn't the right time, that may be coming right back around. I mean, listen, Venus is in Scorpio right now. So it's all about the depth and intensity of emotions. Okay. So I do feel that through communication here, that is this energy that I feel is going to be sorted out. It says, I trust my knowing and make a commitment. All right. So there is a potential here that if you, through conversations and getting to know someone, if you feel that there is that soul to soul connection here, Taurus, I do feel that you're going to lock in regards to kind of really just pursuing this specific opportunity. Now, not only do you have the Lover's card here, which, by the way, rose quartz is a crystal, that is used for the heart chakra. So I do feel that there's this sense of healing old wounds here and allowing yourself to open up emotionally here, and make choices too. Okay, because the Lover's card in tarot is also about choices. So choosing to either stay as friends or choosing to maybe move a step further. But you do have here the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups, beautiful energy. Not only do you have the Lover's card, which is that recognition of the soul, but by having the Two of Cups here, there's even a deeper emotional connection. Okay, there could be this mutual interest, mutual love, mutual attraction on a heart to heart level. Okay, it's feeling that it's like going deeper in regards to expressing emotional honesty. I feel that loyalty here is going to be super important for you, Taurus, as well as ensuring that it's the vibe of it all is how I'm feeling this. Okay, now the Two of Cups here says, I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. Okay, so there is this sense of you having worked on your on your past emotions, past heartbreaks, due to a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past. Okay. So there is this sense of that healing having occurred here, or maybe still here occurring. But there is a possibility here, a beautiful opportunity for you to open yourself up to a potential connection or a potential friendship that could lead into a possible connection. I do feel here with the Two of Cups, not only am I feeling here this sense of emotional, deep emotional connection, especially because Venus is now in Scorpio, But I'm also feeling here, if it feels right, vibes and energy are going to be super important to you here, Taurus, in the month of November. That's how you're going to, I feel here, okay? Because this could go either way. This could be one person, but for some of you, you may have two people that you are interested in, okay? Or that may be showing interest in you. And I feel here with the Lover's card, which, yes, it is very much connected to that soul to soul recognition. But remember that the Lover's card is also about making choices. So for some of you, Taurus, there may be two people coming in, or that you may be interested in two people. Okay. And so it's kind of like making that choice. I feel, okay, the one that you may potentially select here, or the person that you may choose to focus on, is number one, a person who can express their thoughts clearly, that doesn't get defensive, that is open to honest and practical, straightforward communication. Okay. Gemini is all about the, the being mentally or intellectually stimulated through conversations, about the curiosity. So I do feel that the person that you may be more interested in, or that you may select, if there are two people that you're interested, or that two people are interested in you, is going to be the person who's able to clearly express their thoughts. I feel it's also the person who you vibe better with. Okay, communication and vibe is going to be super important here in regards to a selection. If those of you who may see yourself, Taurus, kind of trying to figure out between two people that you may be interested in, I think that feels what is going to, like, in a way, be the it factor here for you, okay, or the deciding factor here for you. All right, let me get more clarity here with the Lover's card. Now, what's interesting is this deck that I'm shuffling here does have people in general, but let me see what's coming through here with the Lovers. I just said it. Talk about validation, confirmation. Here we go, Taurus. I mean, I said there's people in this deck. So again, there's this, you have a person and you have ship. Now, remember that a little while ago at the top of your reading, I did mention that for some of you, this could be a person who you may have met before, you may have known before, maybe you were talking to before, maybe it wasn't the right time, maybe it wasn't the right place, maybe there weren't the right conditions here, but there may be someone coming back around from the past or recent past. Now, the first message that I said was it could be someone that it just wasn't the right time. But for some of you, it could literally be an ex. Okay. It could be someone that there was a breakup, separation, or divorce. And of course, with Mercury in retrograde, there's that energy of people potentially spiraling back, or thinking about them thinking about you. So you do have here gentleman and ship. Now, gentleman is not about gender. Gentleman is showing, or it's symbolic here for the divine masculine, which is not about gender. It's about energy. It's about the yang energy. So I do feel here that there's a sense of you, like I said before, especially with Gemini, which is the ruler of the Lover's card, and also Mercury, which rules Gemini. It's about you clearly seeing and having the clarity of the mind and the clarity of communication in regards to this person. Okay, I do feel that that's going to be a very, very important part. If this was at some point a breakup, separation, or divorce, it's as if you're going to be really thinking about, whether you should proceed. And again, with the Lover's card here, there may be a choice or decision that you may make. All right. For others of you here, there could be a potential of, this unfolding for you here in the month of November, of a long distance relationship, or someone who is either physically far, emotionally, there could be a distance, like just being friends, or it could be energetically disconnect, right? Emotional, mental, physical disconnect here. But I feel that the disconnect is more about because you really want to think about something here. Okay. For others of you, this person, okay, this energy here of a person, again, gender, it's not related to gender at all, but it's a person here who, may be moving, towards you. Someone may be making a move towards you here, potentially Taurus. Okay, so that ship, they want to kind of like shorten the distance between the both of you. Okay. Ship is also about exploration. Okay, so there could be someone here who wants to explore the connection with you in regards to friendship. Or this could also be you, Taurus. You are exploring your options here with the Two of Cups. All right, let's go to the next card here. Give me more clarity here on the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. And we have here, imagine if it's another person. I told you, I said this coming in, Taurus. I'm like, I have a lot of I feel like is more than one person. Now you have the lady, again, has nothing to do with gender. It's about another person. And there you have the sun. Validation, confirmation. I was picking that up from the top of the reading, especially here with the lovers, where I said that there may be a choice, and here with the Two of Cups. Now, it's not usually the case of of that message coming in regards to the Two of Cups. Usually, the Two of Cups is just two people that are very much emotionally connected to one another, right? They have deep emotional connection. There's a mutual love, there's a mutual interest, there's a mutual vibe. But I told you from the top of the reading, I was getting that for some of you, there may be actually two people here that either you may be interested, or two options, or two people that are interested in you, vice versa. And sure enough, we have one person here and one person here. Now, remember that when I was channeling that message at the top of the reading here, Taurus, I did mention that the Two of Cups, what's going to be very important here is your ability to feel that there is a vibe or energy. And sure enough, that's exactly what's coming through in regards to the sun. So it feels like what's going to matter to you is this friendship? Is this talking phase? Is this exploration phase? Is it does it feel effortless? Does it feel like it brightens my day? Or is this person's energy heavy? Okay. So there you go. Like I mentioned at the top of the reading, there could be one person, okay, that you may feel a little bit more distant, and another person that you're going to feel closer to. All right. The other storyline that's coming in is that, yes, again, there could be two people. One could be a person from the past or recent past, and another could be someone recent. Okay. So there you go. I mean, validation, confirmation, indeed. All right, let's keep unfolding here. Let's keep going a little deeper in regards to the clarity here. All right, don't forget, Taurus, if these messages resonate for you, drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you in the month of November. All right, single Taurus, let's see what else is coming through for you here. Let's get more clarity. All right, we have time to go. And we also have happy, happy. Now, what's very interesting here is that time to go is here with this person and the ship. Remember that I said this could be very much connected to someone that from the past or recent past that was either a breakup, separation, or divorce, or a person that you and this person may have gotten together, but it just wasn't the right time. There could have been other factors involved here, which made this connection a bit difficult to progress. Okay. And sure enough, that's exactly what we see here. Now, what's interesting is that here on this end, on my right hand side, we have the lady and the sun. And again, this is not about gender. This is just symbolizing a person. But with this person, it feels like things are moving better. It's like there's more of a vibe or an energy, okay? That there may be here more of, it may feel more fulfilling, or there's this energy or vibe, like I mentioned at the top of the reading, that's going to be super important. Let me get more information here in regards to this person with ship and time to go. For others of you here, Taurus, this is coming across as, okay, so you're single, right? And there may be someone that you may be talking to right now at this moment in time, right? And maybe it goes official in November. And if it does, again, if this storyline resonates for you, if it does move in a direction where both of you are vibing, there's like blissful happiness here between each other, there's this sense of, you know, I feel great, I feel alive, I feel happy, okay, there's this kind of yin energy between each other with the lady here, okay, and you have the Two of Cups, where this beautiful connection here could be moving up, okay, could be getting a little bit more serious or a little bit more exclusive. And if you, and this is again for some of you this may resonate, you choose, or that person, both of you, however this goes, you both choose to make it official, okay? So there could be this energy of you and this other person making something official in the month of November. And if you're posting it on social media, it's as if this person where there was a breakup, separation, or divorce will be watching. They're looking, they're being nosy. They're looking at this beautiful connection, whether it's pictures, whether you've changed your status on your profile, whether you're just maybe not even showing pictures, but maybe there's something that you're saying that is more connected to, like, yeah, you know, I'm in a relationship. I do feel that your ex, whatever, whomever this may be, past or recent past, or this person that you may have had a connection in the past or recent past, being very curious about what this happiness is about, or you know what your love life is up to, okay? And that could be the case here, especially with Mercury being in retrograde. Now Venus is in Scorpio, as I said, and that's all about the emotional intensity. So there may be here a storyline here for some of you where that may be the case, where it's about someone looking into a perhaps into the friendship or into a connection that you may be exploring. That's number one. And for some of you, that you may be kind of moving up into something a little bit more exclusive. But let me get more information here about this energy that I'm getting here. Because there is, oh, this did a peekaboo, a very big case. You see? Look, for some of you, this person from the past or recent past still has feelings for you. They may not be with you. You may not be with them. This person may have chosen to break up with you, Taurus, or you may have chosen to part ways with this person. But this person who is at a distance, or there was a separation, breakup, or divorce, who may have left, or you may have decided to part ways, still has a lot of emotions for you. Now, listen, this person could be in a connection themselves, okay? But they're just curious about what's going on. It says confession. Someone is about to confess their true feelings for you. Okay. Something may not be going all that fantastic in their connection. Now they see you happy, Taurus, and now all of a sudden there's a deeper sense of either interest or curiosity. For others of you, this person from the past or recent past may have, you know, broken up or is on the verge of breaking up. They're very curious to see, are you still single? All right. That's also what's coming through. Wow. Very interesting here multi layers, a lot of people here involved. Something flipped over here, Taurus, and I want you to see what it is. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, you want to move past a past that was difficult. You want to continue. You're comfortable being single, by the way, okay? Because the Knight of Wands energy is riding solo, okay? You're very passionate. There's an allure about you, a sexiness, a sensuality. You are out there, you're exploring options. There's this sense of like passion or charisma that you just automatically have, and you're in a way catching people's attention, which makes sense here. As I said at the top of the reading, there could be more than one person that you may move towards to just explore. Okay, or there could be two people coming in your direction where you want to explore and see what these people are about. But the Knight of Wands energy is really just this energy here of freedom and movement. You really are very comfortable with being single. Your self-confidence and the fact that you are like in kind of like, listen, I'm single, I have no strings attached, I am more than open to welcome an opportunity, as long as the opportunity is with someone who is able to express their thoughts clearly and thoughtfully, okay, who has done their emotional work. And as long as there's this connection with vibe and energy together as you explore the friendship, okay? So here with the Knight of Wands, very interesting energy here for you, because there's this sense of like you moving forward. And of course, this Knight of Wands is looking at the near future. So you're very much open to giving a chance to someone who, again, is deserving of your unconditional love, your energy, and all that beautiful stuff. Okay, so this is looking good. All right, Taurus, that's all that I have for you. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section if these messages have resonated for you. And don't forget to, catch up with me on the mini lives. All right. Oh, last but not least, remember to take a look at your November readings. Okay. That being said, thank you, Taurus, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Virgo. But before I jump into Virgo's reading, I do want to say hello to all of you intuitive friends. For those of you who are my subscribers, those of you who are new to the channel or are visiting, I want to welcome each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you are enjoying these messages, and if you are, then consider consider subscribing to the channel. All right, I do mini readings for my YouTube subscribers, and I also have lots of content with very different topics there, and you can take a look at the playlist. So if you're interested in that, please take a look at that. I just recently posted a nighttime affirmation, intuitive friends. So for those of you who would like to take a look at that, it's already up. If you don't see it on the channel, just go straight to the bonus messages playlist, and there you will see nighttime affirmations meditation with Lexa Tarot. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Up next, we're going to do the reading for Virgo. For those of you who are interested in the fire signs, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I already channeled those messages earlier, so you can take a look in the singles playlist, and there you will find the fire signs with the timestamps. Okay, so for those of you who are watching me now, no worries. If you missed anything, you're going to be able to click on that timestamp and then catch up. Now, if you know other placements on your astrological natal chart, okay, intuitive friends, I do have Cafe Astrology. I don't think I have it here in the description down below, but as soon as I finish this reading, I'll place it for you, because the more that you know your other placements on your astrological natal chart, especially those that are focusing on your 5th house, 7th house, Venus, okay, or your Juno, the more information that you can get about your potential love life. Okay, so there we go. All right, up next, we're going to continue with Virgo. So, for those of you who are here, welcome. I hope these messages are insightful. And let's jump right into the reading for Virgo. Okay, for those of you that are watching me live, I just placed a Virgo symbol. All right, intuitive friends, and let's begin. Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to the channel. Single Virgo, these messages are for you. If you are a Virgo sun, moon, rising, and if you have Virgo on other placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are also for you. And those placements are if you have Virgo in your Venus, or Virgo in your Juno, or Virgo in your fifth house, or Virgo in your seventh house, then these messages are also for you. That being said, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as those links are there for you. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Virgo, don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings for November, and also to take a look at what you don't see coming. Readings that I did a few months ago, focusing on the last 3 months of the year, October, November, December, what you don't see coming or the unexpected messages. All right. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's coming through here for you. What may be potentially unfolding for you in regards to your love life in the month of November. Now that Venus is in Scorpio. Sorry, there. Okay, sorry. Ace was like right behind me there. Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Ooh, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. I have to bring it out because that is telling here. Taurus had a very similar energy here with someone from the past or recent past. That could be here your storyline as well. So some of you may have some, Taurus maybe, or some placements in Taurus. But let's jump into the reading. You do have here the Seven of Pentacles. Virgo, I feel that some of you here have been single for quite some time. Okay, you've been really taking your time. With the Seven of Pentacles, you've been either doing the work of healing. Seven of Pentacles energy here, you've been kind of focusing, being patient, doing the work, and doing the work in your heart chakra, malachite, okay, green crystal, which is used for the heart chakra. So you've been working on yourself, you're working on your heart, you're healing. Okay. Some of you have been really focusing on your career or on your, on your money. Okay. Also your finances. Maybe that's where your focus has been after a breakup, separation, or divorce. You're kind of really focusing and honing in on that energy in that way. But there's this sense here with the Seven of Pentacles that you've been patient. You've been doing what you need to do in order to get yourself in a Ace, what are you doing back here? Sorry, Virgo. You've been doing the work so that you are ready for a new beginning. Okay. Now, for some of you, that new beginning could be now in November. But for others of you, you're still doing the work, and the new beginning is going to be in 2026. And I'll tell you why exactly I'm pinpointing it to 2026 in a moment. So, with the Seven of Pentacles, patience, you've been doing the work, you've been focusing maybe even on work to cope with a breakup, separation, or divorce. Maybe, here you're growing in regards to your career, into your finances, and also doing the work in your heart chakra. And now you're ready. Now you've come to a point where this Seven of Pentacles says, I trust my ideas and my direction. You have done enough of the work that you trust that you can go back into the dating scene because either you're stronger, whether that's emotionally stronger. Now, mind you, this is Pentacles energy, and I know that's earth element, but remember, what is valuable to you could be your heart. So maybe you have more stability and security in regards to your heart. Maybe you've done the work, you've done what you need to do in order to feel like, okay, I'm ready. Okay, I put in the patience, the consistency, and the work in regards to healing my heart. And I'm open to trusting these ideas, invitations that may be coming in your direction in the month of November. And you trust which direction or which, person that you may want to move towards or that you allow to move towards you. Okay. I don't feel that you're rushing anything, by the way. Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy. So there's this sense of being, of course, your sign, Virgo, analytical, calculated, making sure that, is this the right move? Am I ready? And that's the energy that I'm picking up. Now, you do also have here the Ace of Pentacles. You're getting yourself ready, whether for November or for 2026, because the Ace of Pentacles, aces are all about the number one. And guess what? When you add all the numbers 2026, 2026, you get the number 10. But in numerology, we always drop the zero, right? If it's like something that ends in a zero. So if it's 10, we drop the zero and it's a one. If it's a 20, we drop the zero, it's a two. Okay. If it's a 2-digit number, then we add it together. Ace, what are you doing back there? My apologies, intuitive friends. So I do feel here that some of you are really focusing on 2026 being kind of like doing the work now in 2025, the year of the nine, which is all about completion, okay, tying up your loose ends, making sure that you feel more emotionally secure, mentally strong, emotionally strong, to then start new when 2026 begins, or for some of you, starting new in November or December of 2025. Now, the Ace of Pentacles says, I'm always rewarded for all I do. And I feel that it has a lot to do with you being rewarded for the work that you've been doing from this breakup, separation, or divorce. What is it that you're eating here, buddy? Okay, leave it. So with the Ace of Pentacles here, it says I'm always rewarded for all I do, and you may be getting rewarded for all the work, patience, and consistency that you were doing here, maybe work wise, money wise, heart wise, emotion wise, and you're going to be reaping the rewards soon. Now, aces are about new beginning, but Pentacles energy is a soul moving energy. So some of you may see it now, others you may see it in 2026. Okay. I do want to mention this because this was right behind. And by the way, Virgo, I've only been taking out 2 cards. Okay. From this deck over here. But because you have the 6 of Cups right behind it, and because we are in the month of November, we are in a Mercury retrograde, we need to talk about something here. Because for some of you, the 6 of Cups could be someone that you may have met in the past or recent past. And by the way, Taurus got a similar reading here. Someone that you may have met in the past or recent past, where it just wasn't the right time or the right place or the right conditions to move something forward. Okay. So this could be someone that was casual, or it could be someone who was an ex, okay, through a breakup, separation, or divorce. So 6 of Cups is talking about that past connection. However that past connection may show up for you, whether it's an ex or whether it's someone that you've known for quite some time. Okay, that may be popping up here in the month of November. 6 of Cups says, I remember and treasure past happiness. This could also be talking about someone in the past thinking about you a lot, okay? Because Taurus had that message as well. It's like it could be someone from the past or recent past who may be thinking a lot about you here in the month of November, okay? And you're kind of like crossing their thoughts, okay? They're thinking about you, or they're very interested in finding out how you're doing. They may be looking at your social media. They may be seeing how wonderful you look now, how different you look now, what you're doing, what maybe all the beautiful growth that you've been having in your career or in your finances. But this person from the past or recent past may be very interested about what's going on with your new beginning after they have either decided to go their separate ways with you, or you decided to go your separate ways from this person. So the Six of Cups here is coming across that first like that. For some of you, there is someone here that may be potentially looking at this situation here, or this opportunity here. They may see that you are single, and they may be very interested in pursuing here, coming back, okay, or pursuing you in some way, shape, or form. Ace, what are you doing? Oh my God, Virgo, I am so sorry. But Ace is like being the most right now. Leave it. All right, let's get more clarity here. Ooh, lilies. Okay, so we have lilies here. Your peace of mind and your peace has been super important for you. Because of your last breakup, separation, or divorce, there's a sense of maturity and just straight up peace that you value. And that may be the reason why some of you here have been single for a while, okay, or it's been quite some time, because you're enjoying that peace. You're enjoying the peace of mind, or emotional peace, mental peace, energetic peace. What did I say? Sickle, the breakup. Yep, there was a breakup, separation, or divorce. And after that, you've been like, listen, let me just recuperate. Let me just bring peace back into my mind, my heart, my energy fields, because whatever this was that was abruptly cut, okay, whether it was a breakup, separation, or divorce, did leave a lot of heavy weight in regards to your heart chakra, okay? Again, I said that at the top of the reading with the Seven of Pentacles, where I said that there's this energy that you were doing your work here. You've done your emotional work. Let's see here. Let's get more clarity here with the Ace of Pentacles. Don't forget, Virgo, if these messages resonate for you in the month of November, drop a rose in the comment section. Ace of Pentacles, Mountain, and Anchor. Okay, someone wants to communicate. Okay, someone wants to communicate, which is what I was saying before. Here with the Ace of Pentacles, listen, you went through the drama, you went through the heartbreak, separation, divorce, you went through the healing. There was a point here where you didn't even want to know about dating anybody. You were like, listen, I'm done. I want to take a break, because the Mountain is also inactivity, something kind of going still or taking a break. Okay. So some of you here were taking a break, and here in the month of November, you're like, okay, I took a break and I'm ready. I'm stronger. I'm more anchored with my emotions, right? I've healed through my emotions. I have a clarity of the mind that I can kind of like figure, I'm not jaded. So there is this sense of you really looking for a connection that gives you not only the security, the stability, but there's also more. Okay. You don't want something superficial. You want something here with depth. So the emotional honesty is going to be super important for you. And for you to be speaking from the heart rather than from the mind is also what's going to allow you to create more of a stability and security here in regards to your love life. Okay. Now, here with the Six of Cups, okay, and as you know, the Six of Cups was the last card here. You have the Six of Cups. As I said, this could be someone, a connection, or a partnership from the past or recent past. It could be an ex. It doesn't have to be. Okay, it could be someone who you were casually talking to. Then there was like a big break, and then now there's this kind of like, I want to explore that connection again. So as I said, this person may be thinking about talking to you. So I'm getting here kind of like an idea. They may be thinking about talking to you, sending you a text, checking up on you, or looking at your social media here with letter. With the sun, I do feel that there is this sense of aha, epiphany, okay, going on here. Whether this could also be you, okay, Virgo, you could also be kind of exploring like a connection from the past or recent past, and you could very well be the one who may be, um, who may be, uh, I'm so sorry. I just found out what it is that he's eating. I have a tree behind me, and he's trying to get the tree. Okay, so it could be very, it could be you very well here, Virgo, that you decide that you want to connect with someone from the past or recent past, because all of a sudden there's this kind of like, you know what? I've been looking and I've been searching and I don't connect with someone as much as I connect with this person. Okay, from the past or recent past. This could also be a friendship. It doesn't, again, it doesn't have to be. I'm sorry, Virgo. I'm gonna have to move this tree because this tree is causing issues over here, or branches. Um, but yeah, so this very well could be you. Okay, especially with the fact that Mercury is in retrograde, so that makes a whole lot of sense there. All right, Virgo. Let's go to the next set here. Actually, hold on. Let's get a little bit more clarity here with the sickle and the mountain. Let's get more clarity here with the sickle and the mountain. Yeah, whatever this was, you did have a very dramatic, and there was a really big situation here with the past or recent past. Your social circle is full of dramatic changes. Yeah, that's the reason why the pentacles came through for you. Like, you took your time to go back into the dating scene, or you're even contemplating about going back and kind of going out there and connecting with other people, because it just was super, super difficult. Okay, it was just a lot of drama surrounding those situations in the past or recent past. All right, let's see what else is potentially unfolding here for you. All right, so what's unfolding here, as I said, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, new beginning, you feeling more secure, more stable, more committed, or more focused on having or connecting. Look, flexibility is there. I talked about this, talking more from the heart than from the mind, being flexible in that way, because that it's more in your nature, Virgo, to be more analytical and more kind of like in your head. And this is talking about you being flexible. So here in the month of November, there may be this flexibility that you may embody here, that's going to allow you to move a little bit differently in regards to your dating scene, or in regards to your love life, than it did before in the past or recent past. Remember, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This could be this reward coming now, meaning this connection, friendship, or opportunity may be coming now in the month of November, but it could also be coming up in 2026. Okay, there is this sense of you being flexible. You're not into rushing. There's no rush energy here at all. On the contrary, there's more of a kind of like nice and easy type of, okay, I'm going to be moving in a direction where if it feels good, let's see, let's test it out. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. So beautiful energy here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, and of course the Six of Cups. You may be also be thinking about moments in the past or recent past of connections, and kind of looking at your past connections and saying, kind of selecting or pulling out the lessons that you need to learn, and kind of reminiscing on the things that were very positive, right? So that you can make sure that you move in that direction again when the time comes here with this Ace of Pentacles energy. So, you're extracting the good, the things that you learned from that, drama, from that situation, circumstance, event, breakup, separation, or divorce, okay, in the past or recent past. And you're allowing yourself to gain this epiphany here, which is the reason why you have the Sun card with the letter. It's like now you're able to say to yourself, aha, I connected the dots. I learned from, those conversations or that reflection. All right, let's take a look here, Virgo, what else is coming through for you? Last but not least, and of course, up next, we have Capricorn. Ooh, a lot coming through here. All right, so I'm only going to take the cards that I'm seeing. So number one, Knight of Swords and the Moon card. Remember that I mentioned a little while ago, and I said to you here, sorry, hold on one second. And I said to you here, Virgo, that for some of you here, it's like you learning to do something very differently. Okay. The flexibility of getting out of your comfort zone where you're used to kind of like thinking a lot and, being very analytical about something. And this time around, because Venus is in Scorpio, there's this energy here where you're going to start speaking from your heart rather than from logic. And here with the Knight of Swords, this is telling me this is just the new way that you're going to be looking at something. Okay, the Knight of Swords is all about ideas, thoughts that may be rushing in your mind, things that may be swirling in your head. Okay, there may be this curiosity of like, well, how can I move my love life, looking at the dating landscape as it is today. Okay, so there could be those type of thoughts. And I do feel here that you're very much, especially with the fact that when I place this Knight of Swords down, it is looking at the past or recent past. And as I mentioned at the top of the reading with the Seven of Pentacles, and remember what came through with clarity with the Seven of Pentacles was your ability to mature from a breakup, separation, or divorce, that this Knight of Swords just wants to, again, leave those things behind. Okay, leave those experiences, that heartbreak, that drama behind. Okay, with the Moon card, I feel that your intuition is going to play a key role in the month of November. You're going to be focusing more on your intuition. Remember that I say you're going to get out of your head. You're going to be focusing more on that yin energy. So the moon is about intuition, but also the moon is about worries and hidden emotions or hidden feelings here. So be careful that you don't overreact, or that there isn't an impulsivity here in regards to your mind where you start kind of making assumptions right away, perhaps with a connection that may be coming towards you, or that you may be walking towards. Okay, that being said, Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section, and hope to see you during our mini readings. Up next, we have Capricorn. But before I jump into Capricorn's reading, I do want to say thank you to all of you who are joining me here on this live. Thank you, intuitive friends, for your love, your loyalty, and your support as always. I greatly appreciate it. Today, I'm channeling messages focusing on the singles collective and singles collective only. If you are in a coupled coupled relationship or partnership, I already did the couples reading for November, so you could take a look at that in the couples playlist. If you missed Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I did that earlier today, and those have those timestamps. So if you know other placements on your astrological natal chart, super important. Allow yourself to gain more information through taking a look at the other signs. So tomorrow I'll be focusing on the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as the water signs. Okay, water signs I might do tomorrow, or I might do Tuesday. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so stay tuned with that. But up next, we have Capricorn. Intuitive friends, if you like what you are watching and you're interested in being part of the Lexa Tarot community, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and join me when I do my 5-minute mini readings for my subscribers. Today is not a mini reading. Today is focusing on the singles collective. Okay, so let's see. Up next, we have Capricorn. And now that we have everything away, let's focus on this Capricorn energy. All right, intuitive friends, and here we go. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Capricorn may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. Remember that those placements are as follows. If you have Capricorn, Venus, or Capricorn, Juno, or Capricorn in your fifth house, or Capricorn in your seventh house on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are also for you. Okay. Now, this is a singles reading. So, single Capricorn, let's see what's coming through for you. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box. And there you will find the links down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right, Capricorn, let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you in the month of November in regards to your love life. Okay, woo, okay, single Capricorn. What jumped out of the deck for you? You have the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, so you're the second sign that I end up getting three cards, because I was just doing two cards for the other readings. But here we go. Seven of Pentacles, you're focusing, or you have been focusing here on making something better. Okay, you've been really disciplined in something, being patient, watching something grow, doing the work, whether this is doing the work in regards to your heart chakra, your emotions, or whether it's that you've been coping with your past breakup, separation, or divorce by focusing on work, by focusing on your pentacles, so to speak. Okay, your finances. And for others of you, it's mostly having to do with your heart chakra. Okay. So you've been doing the work. You've been really trying to heal your emotions, heal your heart, etc. Some of you have been coping by working and focusing on work a little bit more. But you do have here the Nine of Pentacles. So this working towards something here is saying this working towards either your job or your pentacles. Ace, stop. Either your job or your pentacles has really allowed you to gain a sense of satisfaction in regards to how you're feeling. Okay. There's a beautiful sense of independence here, single Capricorn. You're good by yourself. You don't have to be in a connection. And that may be that realization here in the month of November where, like, listen, I'm good on my own. I can explore, but I don't really have to be in a connection because I feel quite satisfied focusing on work, focusing on my finances, focusing on my stability, focusing on, just feeling satisfied here with whatever it is that you are doing at this moment in time. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you may be like, listen, I'm good. I've been, single for quite some time, because Pentacles is long, kind of like that. It's been a while. And you're like, listen, I'm good. Looking at the dating landscape out there, I'm good being single. However, guess what? Destiny may have another plan for you. The hand of fate may have another plan. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Something may be spinning around in the direction of changing that status for you, changing that idea or perspective of you saying to yourself, well, listen, I'm good by myself. Okay. Because there may be an opportunity that may be coming through that may make you realize that, you know what, maybe there's a potential here in this friendship or with this person, or however that may show up. Okay. Now, with Seven of Pentacles, it says, I trust my ideas in my direction. And the reason why you're going to be more open to trusting your ideas in your direction is because you've been doing the work. So you can rely on your on the fact that you've been doing the work, and because you feel more stable and secure, it's like, I'm at a good place with myself. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. I take the time I need to nurture myself. Yeah, exactly what I say. You've been doing the self work, you've been doing the self care. All right. You've been focusing on your pentacles, your job, your work, your finances. You feel really good. You feel satisfied, whatever it is that you've been doing in regards to healing and self care and self work. It's been working. It shows. Now, some of you may have been saying to yourself, well, listen, I'm good single and, I'm fine. But you're 1 pentacle away from the 10 of Pentacles. You may feel satisfied in the month of November, but there's still a little bit of a void where there's this sense of like, you know, it would be nice if I could connect with someone. It would be nice if I had, a connection that valued me. It would be nice if I found someone who who's on my level, okay? Who has a strong work ethics, who is, reliable, dependable, consistent, okay? And guess what? The universe realizes that you have 1 pentacle missing. That could be that tiny little void inside of you saying, I really wish I could connect with someone that was worth it. And sure enough, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is known as the bringer of good luck and expansion. Okay, that's the planet Jupiter. Now, you may feel back in flow in the month of November. Okay, Capricorn. So you may start feeling like, hey, you know what? Maybe now would be a great time for me to start considering opening my options here, or moving towards the dating scene, or actually going out there and being a little bit more proactive. And the Wheel of Fortune says here, I trust whatever the universe brings me. You're more open to accepting because you have your heart chakra more, either you're healed or you're healing. You feel more stable, more secure. You're more open for that chance for love to come right back around into your life. Okay. Now, here's the thing that I want to mention here before I jump into giving you more clarity. Number one, because Mercury is in retrograde, there may be a tendency that this Wheel of Fortune may be bringing someone from the past or recent past right back around. Now, this could be an ex, but it could, I want to say, listen, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all three of you had this, ex coming back type of energy. Now, it could be an ex, or it could be someone that you may have spoken to in the past or recent past. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, there may be going back into time or meeting someone from the past and, rekindling something here, whether it's a conversation, and from the conversation, who knows how that may open up, but you're more open for that probability to happen. Okay. For others of you, this is a brand new connection. It's someone that you've never met. Okay. This is just like fate giving you a free opportunity here, a lucrative opportunity, because there's a lot of pentacles here, a lucrative opportunity here with someone new. All right. Now, here's the thing with the Wheel of Fortune. What's super, super important is your energy. Now, where your mind goes, energy flows. What you think about, you bring about. So this Wheel of Fortune is only going to expand and open up. Okay, it could, like I said, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So it's about, expanding something. So if you are thinking positive thoughts, then guess what? Jupiter's going to be expanding those positive thoughts. But if you are a Debbie Downer, a negative Nelson, while this beautiful energy of the Wheel of Fortune is in your energy fields, then guess what's going to be expanding? What's going to be expanding is the pessimist type of energy. So it's super important that when you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, the Wheel of Fortune, and just the other one that's like that too is is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles energy is just like that. It's what you give out is what you get back. So you want this Wheel of Fortune to spin positivity back into your love life, not pessimist type of energy. So it's super important that your thoughts and your perspective is open to positivity and being optimistic in the month of November, because that is what the wheel of fortune is, what it is what it will amplify. By the way, I have a heavy Mercury on my chart, so Mercury in retrograde is not helping any. But anyway, so yeah, so the wheel of fortune can be amplifying your energy. So wherever your energy is at is what it's going to be amplified. So we want to make sure it's in the positive note. So let's get more clarity here with the Seven of Pentacles. Give me more clarity here. Single Capricorn. One may be potentially unfolding. Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. You're ready. You've done the work. You're being very patient. This is the reason why you haven't rushed into the dating scene. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you haven't rushed is because you have a lot of Pentacles energy. So November is like, I'm not going to rush into the dating scene because I want someone, I want someone who's equally committed on the things that I value. Okay, so there you go with the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see here with the Nine of Pentacles, what's coming through. Let's get more clarity here, single Capricorn, in regards to your love life. All right, let's see what's coming through. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go, the letter. Remember that I said here with the Nine of Pentacles that you've been feeling, or you've been thinking even to yourself, saying to yourself, you know what, I feel good the way things are. I feel really satisfied right now. I'm okay single. It'd be great if somebody else came, and joined the fun here, especially with the fact that you're so stable here, Capricorn. And guess what? The universe has been listening. You have here letter. Letter is about communication. It's about news. It's about messages. So your thoughts have created this energy where the wheel of fortune and the universe is saying, no worries. I'm going to give you that opportunity because that seems to be where your focus is. Yep. And followed up by the writer here with the wheel of fortune. Yeah. The wheel of fortune may be spinning a beautiful opportunity for you, some type of energy or movement here towards your love life. Okay. There could be an arrival of a new love or an arrival here of a new friendship. Very, very nice. Let's see what else is coming through here. Give me more messages here about the past or recent past here, or anything that may be upcoming here. More clarity. Single Capricorn, you have, it's complicated. Okay. Just make sure here, Capricorn, that this situation, circumstance, or event, or person, okay, which could be an ex here with the Wheel of Fortune, a second chance, or it could be someone else who wasn't an ex, but there may have been some type of, both of you being interested in each other, that you're not allowing a person who's in a complicated position or someone that places you in a complicated situation here in regards to love or in regards to your love life. Okay. It's complicated, says more complex than it seems. So I'm happy to see you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, because you're not going to give the time of day to someone that appears or shows that they are in this kind of, it's complicated type of energy. Okay. Kind of like they're single but not single, or they're single but they're still divorced. I'm sorry, they're single but they're still married, they're not divorced yet, or they're single but they're living with their, with the person that supposedly they're not with. You don't need those type of situations, right? So you're going to be very vigilant and very patient to see what comes through, because what you may be looking for here, Capricorn, is a connection. It's a committed connection that's stable. Okay. That both of you can clearly communicate what it is about where you are at the moment and what you may want to proceed. What is the intention? Okay, what is the intention? You're about intentionally getting to know someone here. It's not just about, okay, yeah, whatever. It's more like, no, I really want someone who's communicative. I do want someone who's committed, okay, or who wants some type of a level of commitment. I want someone who wants movement, who's moving in a positive way, who has their pentacles set up, their ducks in a row. Okay, so you're really looking, for someone. I say looking for a lack of a better word. So you'll be attracting someone who really shows that they have that level of security and stability that you have, and it matches you. Okay, so this energy here, just be aware of people who have complicated storylines or complicated situations that they may not have cleared in their love life. Okay, all right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding, especially here with this Nine of Pentacles and this letter. All right, chaos and conflict. As I said here, Capricorn, be very careful here that someone may not be as what they seem in the month of November. Okay, there may be someone coming in your direction, all right, who may present themselves in a way that is not accurate. Okay, there may be some situations behind the scenes that they may not be telling you, that will unravel as time moves on. If you see, this is a horse, right? But underneath we see that it's actually a zebra, and it says chaos and conflict, and it's complicated. So be very aware of people trying to put, or a person trying to pull wool over your eyes, making themselves seem like they are very much put together like you, but in reality they're not. Okay, they have a lot of drama or something going on behind the scenes. So be open to making sure you take your time, which I'm happy I'm seeing Pentacles energy here, because Pentacles energy is telling me that you're not going to be moving fast here in any way, shape, or form. You're going to take your time. All right, let's see what else is coming through here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Rider. Wheel of Fortune and the Rider, what's coming through? What clarity, what may be potentially unfolding here? Let's see what's coming through for you. All right, single Capricorn. Ooh. All right, Seven of Cups. You're going to have options. It's not going to be just one person. You're going to have some options here in the month of, I was just going to fix this and then this popped out. So listen, Seven of Cups, they're options. Okay. If you see that there's one person who has has issues and is in complicated situations, obviously you're not going to give this person the time of day. As soon as you kind of realize that that's what's going on, there could be another person here who comes across as super put together, but in reality there's issues also happening behind the scenes. So this is telling you here, you may have options here. You may have some options, may not be the greatest. Again, this is what's coming through with these two cards, but there may be a viable option here, an option that's actually very positive, because remember, I am giving clarity to the Wheel of Fortune and the Rider. So although, some may not look too fantastic, there may be an opportunity here that the universe says, okay, let's bring you here something of a connection that is more meaningful, more on your level, more stable. Okay, someone who isn't about playing games. They really want to explore. There's an intention here. So with the Seven of Cups, you have that. And when and if you meet this person or this person meets you, there's this energy here of the Four of Pentacles, which means you're going to kind of hang on to that friendship and see and explore. Last but not least, you have the Hermit card. Yeah, I told you, you're going to be thinking about this. Hermit card in tarot, number one, is ruled by Virgo. Okay, so Virgo is coming through, and water energy here. Hold on one second. Let's take a look at the elements. So this person could be potentially an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in some placements on their astrological natal chart. Remember, there's more than just the sun placement. They may also be a water sign as well, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Then I'm getting air over here. Actually, yeah, you have everything except fire, to be honest with you here. So you have air, water, and Earth. And you have Earth again here with the Hermit card in Tarot, which is Virgo. So you are going to, like, it came up before, you're going to take your time here in getting to know someone. You're really going to explore your options, okay? You're going to explore your options, and you're going to allow yourself to kind of, in a way, hold on or explore even further someone who is more connected to your ideals. I'm also getting here, there could be here an age difference here. Either you may be the older person in the connection, or the other person may be older. Okay, so there could be here some type of age type of difference here. If it is someone who is younger than you, there is a sense of maturity about them. Okay, so don't just kind of brush them off because they may be younger. The person may be younger, but they may be very much mature. Okay, and stable here as well. All right, that is all that I have for you here, Capricorn. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section if these messages have resonated for you in the month of November. And I want to say hello to Rose27. Hello, Rose27. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, intuitive friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.